Hey guys, so I want to talk to you guys about struggles. A lot of times when we're stressed out because of the times we're in and because of the world, we go back to our comfort zone and we need to avoid that. The enemy wants to use our stress as an advantage to take us over. He lures us back to our comfort zone where we used to be, and we need to stop letting him lead us back to our comfort zone. If we're in our comfort zone, we'll want to be there instead of reach people and win souls to heaven. And that needs to stop. Guys, we need the strength of Jesus. But if we don't have the willingness to give up what we already have, then we're never going to get beyond that point. We're never going to win souls to heaven. We are being held back because we keep holding on to things that we know we're supposed to give up, that won't propel us forward into our calling. I'm preaching to myself as well, guys. I know it's hard to give up something that you love, that you had a connection with all your life, but if you hold on to what's temporary, you'll never be able to accept what's eternal. Today, Jesus is offering you something new, but you've been refusing to accept it because that means giving up what you have now. And it's time that we take a step forward in faith and trust Jesus. Trust that we're going to be all right. You know, Peter had to make that first step when he decided to walk to Jesus on the water. It took faith to walk on the water. And for a brief moment he did, but he started to lose faith. That's why he began to sink. Some of us, we start out with faith, but then we let our faith drop to 1%. But I tell you, if you have faith as big as a mustard seed, you still have enough faith to carry on. The question is, will you carry on? Jesus wants to use you in a mighty way, but if you are refusing to give up your old way of life, then you can never walk in that new way that Jesus wants you to walk in. And you need to walk in that way if you are ever to make an impact in the kingdom of heaven or in somebody's life. You have to make a choice. The enemy is trying to get Christians back in their comfort zone so that they won't go out and start preaching the gospel and start winning souls to heaven. Wants them to feel comfortable. But I'm going to tell you guys, these are the times where Christians need to start going out and preaching the gospel and setting fires in people. I would say my church, and I'm not trying to brag, but One Fire, I believe tomorrow, Friday night, people are going to start going out of One Fire, going to the nations, going everywhere, and start igniting fires, start spreading the fire that we already have in One Fire. I believe that there is going to be a movement, that the Holy Spirit is going to move in One Fire tomorrow and begin to ignite fires in us that we have never felt before, because there is a great outpouring coming, and you can either be a part of it or you can be a watcher of it, someone who's not a part of it but is just watching the show. You can be used in a mighty way